guys, thank you so much for tuning in and clicking on this video. It's the latest on trend with your girl Biami.
Big up yourself.
Some updates on what's happened since the tragedy at the Astroworld concert. I did a video on that, guys. If you don't know what is going on, I don't know what rock you've been sleeping under, because this is big, this is major, and it's very, very tragic. So I do also want to put a trigger warning on this video before I give you guys the update on what's going on, because Travis has been hit with a lawsuit, so I'm going to give you guys details on that. But the lady who I don't know if you guys paid attention, I put out a video. There was a woman and a guy who basically climbed up the stairs at the cameraman to gain attention and tell him to stop the concert. She has been posting a lot on her social media, and she did put out this statement, and she says, "Hello, please, I'm begging you, do not send death threats to anyone. Do not send death threats to the cameraman or his family. Please have some humanity and forgiveness. Please do not seek to destroy. Nothing is black and white. This world is all just shades of grey." It does look like he has been getting a lot of death threats. A lot of people have been talking about whether he should have just stopped and you know, going back and forth. I do understand from his perspective why he may not have just stopped, and I don't blame him for not just stopping. Like, I don't think people should be sending him death threats. Like, the thing is, when people start sending death threats, it's kind of like, I can't side with you anymore, because you've got a kind of heart to do that, and I can't with people who's got that type of heart. So she has put that out there, and she also did mention that she says, "I need you all to understand that I do not place blame on the cameraman, just as I am human and do not always know the right thing to do. He is human. I have been made aware that he did call for help after. That is the reason those two medics appeared. I'm grateful for his help. I'm also devastated imagining what has been said to him and every one of his family members. No one deserves that kind of hatred. I'm so sorry to that cameraman, and I could not do more to help. This event was tragedy and should have never happened. It's become very serious because people are sending death threats to him, me and our kids. I fully understand that you were scared and felt as..." I think this is the message that he's probably sent to her. I'm sorry you even had to experience this at all, but my husband did call for help, and when he realized what was happening, he had absolutely no control what happened after. I'm truly sorry for what you went through. I hope and pray that you can find peace of mind. You are 100% did the right thing by trying to notify someone. My husband is such a caring and giving person. He would never intentionally ignore a situation like this, ever. Okay, so this sounds like it's the cameraman's wife. He is beating himself up bad, letting these nasty people in his head. He is devastated. People lost their life. Like he said, that could have been one of our kids. Our hearts truly break for all those who lost their lives, who were injured. This should have never happened. To clarify, she says, the cameraman was not the one who said he would push me off the platform. That was a guard, and I have yet to come across a video of that interaction. Please read more carefully. I'm so sorry if I did not write that clearly enough. So it's really good that she's clarifying the situation and what happened. And what I was saying, going back to the cameraman, is working in production, everybody has their jobs, and he might not have had the authority to stop anything, because he was just recording. Like, that's what it looked like. So even he wouldn't even have been able to stop the show. All he would have been able to do is to stop recording. But when you think about it, it's even good that he carried on recording, because then he would have captured any evidence or anything like that. Now, if he was doing sound or anything like that, then he could have maybe done something, but people can't be sending him death threats, because he wouldn't have been able to do anything anyway, because all he was in charge of is recording. Like, so yeah, I really feel sad for him that he's having to go through this, also because, you know, he was under the authority and he just had to carry on his job. Like, Come on. And it wasn't, like she said, I'm glad she clarified, it wasn't him telling her that he was going to push her off. So she's really, really keeping everybody up to date on what's happened. Now, a lawsuit has been filed following the Astroworld festival that left 8 people dead and a dozen injured. A concert goer who was injured during the festival is suing Travis Scott as well as entertainment company Live Nation, the concert promoter, Scornmore, and others involved in the event, according to the lawsuit obtained by CNN. Allegedly, he suffered serious bodily injuries when the uncontrolled crowd at the concert knocked him to the ground and trampled him. This is according to the lawsuit filed. Defendants failed to properly plan and conduct the concert in a safe manner. He continued and said instead they consciously ignored the extreme risk of harm of concert goers, and in some cases he actively encouraged and fomented dangerous behaviors. Their gross negligence caused plaintiff serious injuries, which I do think that they will evidently be able to see that, because I have even seen where it does look like they really incited this, Travis himself. A jury trial is preferred to determine the exact amount of damages. According to the lawsuit, he is seeking a relief of $1 million. Now, CNN has reached out to Scott, Live Nation, and Scormore for comment on the lawsuit. The company said, "We will continue working to provide as much information and assistance as possible to the local authorities as they investigate the situation." The Live Nation is a concert promoter, venue operator, and the owner of Ticketmaster. According to its website, it sells 500 million tickets to concerts and festivals each year. So, I mean, many more lawsuits I see is going to come from it. This person is really on it. Like, this person is not wasting any time whatsoever. They're like, listen, I'm coming for you and I'm coming hard. Like, I'm gonna hit you with this lawsuit, and they're not coming for small money at this point. I mean, I really just do hope that everyone that will be hitting Travis with a lawsuit will be genuine. And of course, there was thousands and thousands of people. So at this point, if I was there, even if I didn't get trampled over, I would be traumatized. So everybody is affected at this point in time and deserves something. So I definitely do feel like there was negligence. I definitely do feel like that the staff didn't act accordingly. Like, even before the concert started, like the way that I saw the staff behaving with the horses and knocking people over, to me I was just kind of like, that's not, there's so much disorder. Like, that's not how I would want my security or staff to behave like. Lawsuits are going to be coming forth. I don't blame anybody for hitting anyone with a lawsuit. I've seen how Travis specifically has acted during concerts, and I'm just like, this is scary. And also someone made a comment in my last video that they were at a Travis concert before. Thank you for dropping that comment. They didn't have a really good experience. So yeah, they definitely need to look into that. It's really, really sad. And also, more people are being identified who have lost their lives, which is really sad to see. But I'll keep you guys posted and updated. Make sure that you do subscribe, and I'll speak to you guys in my next video. Don't forget to hit your notification bell so that you guys are notified whenever I post.